Exodus chapter 2. Now a man of the house of Levi married a Levite woman, and the woman conceived and bore a son. When she saw he was a beautiful child, she hid him 3 moons. But when she could no longer hide him, she made a papyrus basket for him, and coated it with tar and pitch. Then she placed the child in it, and laid it among the reeds along the bank of the Nile. And his sister stood at a distance to know what would be done to him. Then the daughter of Pharaoh went down to the Nile to bathe, and her attendants walked along the river bank. Then she saw the basket among the reeds, and sent her slave girl to get it. When she opened it, she saw the baby, and the baby wept. So she had compassion on him, and said,
"This child is one of the Hebrews' children."
Then the baby's sister said to Pharaoh's daughter,
"Shall I go and get one of the Hebrew women to nurse the baby for you?"
And Pharaoh's daughter said to her,
"Go."
So the girl went and got the baby's mother. Then Pharaoh's daughter said to her,
"Take this child away and nurse him for me, and I will give you your wages."
So the woman took the child and nursed him, and the child grew, and she brought him to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became as her son. So she called his name Moshe, that is, drawing out, saying, because I drew him out of the water. Now when Moshe was grown, he went out to his people and watched them at their hard labor. Then he saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew, one of his brothers. So he looked this way and that way, and when he saw no one, he killed the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. When he went out the next day, 2 Hebrew men were fighting, and he said to the one who was in the wrong,
"Why are you hitting your fellow Hebrew?"
Then he said,
"Who made you a ruler and judge over us? Do you intend to kill me like you killed the Egyptian?"
Then Moshe was afraid and thought,
Surely this thing is known.
When Pharaoh heard of this matter, he tried to kill Moshe. But Moshe fled from Pharaoh and went to the land of Midian, and he sat down by a well. Now a priest of Midian had 7 daughters. They came to the well and drew water, filling the troughs to water their father's flock. But some shepherds then came along and drove them away. Then Moshe stood up and rescued them, and he watered their flock. When they returned to Reuel, their father, he asked them,
"How is it that you have returned so soon today?"
And they answered,
"An Egyptian rescued us from the shepherds. Then he also drew water for us and watered the flock."
So he asked his daughter,
"And where is he? Why is it that you have left the man? Invite him that he may eat bread."
Then Moshe agreed to stay with the man, and he gave Zipporah, his daughter, to Moshe in marriage. And she bore him a son, and he called his name Gershom, that is, stranger there, for he said,
I have become a stranger in a foreign land.
During that long period of time, king of Egypt died. Then the children of Israel groaned because of their slavery, and they cried out. And their cry for help came up to Yahweh because of their bondage. So Yahweh heard their groaning. And Yahweh remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. And Yahweh looked upon the children of Israel, and Yahweh was concerned for them.